Max morning, everyone. Chris and Tammy here from Max International. We are Crown Diamond with Max. And this training is a really important training. It's an approach that was designed by Dr. Albert, who's a double diamond in Ghana, as an approach to reach our core rank. And we're really, really excited to share this with you. So as I'm sharing my screen here, keep in mind that it's an approach that I believe can really help you go all the way to the top with our company.
So go right into the core rank, the 4 steps. Number one is it can be achieved within 30 to 90 days. Number two, you want to make sure that you're balancing people on your left organization and your right organization. And number three, when you hit the bronze level, you are making 200 US dollars and up to 500 US dollars. And number four is the understanding that by reaching this core rank, you can go all the way up to the crown diamond status level by duplicating that core rank.
So let's talk a little bit about the rewards and the requirements. Some of the rewards is you're qualified to receive matching check bonus, which is an added source of income. You're going to start getting recognized, communication with Max International. You're going to have some being recognized at our virtual live events. And there's a lot of perks and trips incentives and things that are starting to be offered to you as you're reaching this really important core rank, which we call bronze. Now, let's talk about the requirements.
Yeah, so the requirements are very simple. First of all, you need to be active every single month on a minimum of 100 points of product purchases. And the second requirement is to have your two. You have one personally sponsored by you on your left, one personally sponsored by you on your right. And then to have 2,000 points in that qualifying month on both legs to make sure that you are reaching your bronze.
So the target goal is, first of all, is to become an associate and set your auto-ship. That's the foundation. And then the very first step is to achieve the senior associate. That's when Tammy talked about 1% on your left, 100 CV, 1% on your right, 100 CV. And we'll talk about that a little later, but that's the very first step. The second one is to sponsor 6 new associate. Okay. And the faster you do that, the faster you will earn a wonderful income with Max International, and you will obviously go up, move up in the ranks. Step 3 is to teach these six associate to sponsor 3 each. We'll expand that a little bit later. But again, that approach will really help you grow your business and start duplicating the process. And step number 4 is to teach each of those 3 to sponsor 1. So we'll expand on that as we keep moving forward.
Yeah, so understand that the basis of all of this is learning skills. It's personal development. Through the process of reaching your core rank, you're going to be learning and becoming better at doing this. So we call this a success cycle training. And you start with your new associate orientation. And as you can see, the why, the attitude, creating your contact list. I like to call it my diamond list. And then the prospecting, inviting, following up, third-party validation, presenting. This is the money-making activities. And so you want to be actually actively learning new skills.
So the key again is to plan, do, and review. So understand that sometimes it's a process of learning, and that's why these skills are very important to help you acquire these new associates into your business. So let's connect all the dots so we can make some sense of all of this. So let's talk a little bit about what we call the Max Action Plan, or MAP.
Excellent. And I'm visual. I'm a visual learner, so I love this strategy and how it's laid out. So there's 5 simple steps. Number 1 is auto ship. Number 2 is to reach senior associate, which we'll expand later. And then number 3 is to execute the 6-3-1 plan, which Chris is going to expand on as well. And then you'll be a bronze. That would be 4th qualification. And then the rest is just duplicating over and over and over. Teach your people how to do what you just accomplished.
That is the key. And this is a reference that will help you guide you through this 6-3-1 just briefly. And I know we didn't go to the details yet, but these would be your 6 associates. And each of those stop over here with different colors, these will be the 3 that you sponsored, right? And then when you start helping each of those 3 to get 1, that's when the number starts making sense. And that is just, again, a map representation. So let's go further so you get a full understanding of how you can really fill this form and use that to help you visualize the process as you're growing your business. So step number 1.
So step number 1 is to become a senior associate. And to do this, you need to make sure that each one of them registers with a pack, and then they get themselves set up on auto order, or make sure that they're at least placing their 100-point order every single month. You place one on the left side of your organization, you place one on the right side of your organization.
So that's step 1. And remember, that will get you to the senior associate. Step 2, as we talked about with the targets, is you want to place 6 new associates, divided 3 on your left team and 3 on your right team. This is, again, someone who's never built anything. And I understand that sometimes you may have sides that are bigger than the other side. And I recommend you consult with your upline leader to give you the best course of action. But generally here is you want to have 3 on your left, 3 on your right. And Tammy said earlier is each associate starts with a pack, then buy the minimum of 100 PV of a monthly auto ship beginning the following month. And that's the step number 2. Step number 3 is each of those 6 associates that we talked about earlier, you teach them to enroll 3 each, okay? And it's really the process of duplicating. Of course, their goal is also to get 6, but the moment they get 3, now you're on your way to achieve that rank based on the strategy that we're sharing with you here. And each associate starts, again, with a pack and then a minimum of 100 PV on a monthly basis on the following month. And then you can see on the bottom over here that would be the representation of each of those 3 getting 3. And you can see that it's adding and it's quantifying as we move forward. Step number 4, now that's when you are about to reach your core rank. See, you help each of the 9 associates to get 1 associate. Okay, of course, their goal is to get 3 and 6. But the fact here is we're duplicating this in helping people initiating their businesses. So over here, when you look at step 4, well, each of those individuals were basically enrolled by those individuals that were on step number 3, okay? And if you go back to the map that I shared with you earlier, you'll see that it makes a lot of sense, where you got your 6, and you help each of your 6 to get their 3, and you get each of those 3 to get their 1, okay? And remember, you can come back to this video and watch it over and over and over and over as it is recorded. It'll be on our active team training domain, which is a channel you can access hundreds of videos that we've done over the years. But the fact here is once you've done that, now you're starting to accumulate the volume into the growth of your organization. Right now, we're adding another 900 CV to what was achieved on step number 3, right? So what's going on is, again, each associate starts with a pack, and you get an auto ship at 100 PV minimum following the next month. Once you've accomplished that, then you should be in a position to earn bronze. But here's the reality. You may actually go all the way up to silver by doing that. Some people will acquire customers. Some people will come up with bigger packs. Some people will come in with 15 people. I'm telling you, it's amazing how this can grow. But this is a strategy that we recommend for you to apply and duplicate. And as you keep doing this, when you look at the big picture, right? So that was the step number 2, where you have 3 on your left and 3 on your right. So if you do the math and they all came in 100 CV, that's 300 CV each. And then on step number 2, if you help each of those 3, right, to get 3, now you're adding 900 CV on your left and 900 CV on your right. You see how it becomes interesting, and you quantify all of this, and this is how we ended up with 2100. Step number 4, you help each of those 3 on step number 3 to get 1 each, and now you're adding another 900 CV. When you quantify this, you have 2100 on your left and 2100 CV on your right. What's the requirement to become a bronze? It's 2000 CV. And as Tammy alluded at the beginning when we started this training, you earn anywhere between $200 to $500 US. And understand, folks, if you keep doing that and duplicating this process, you can go all the way up to Crown Diamond by duplicating this very important key. And that's very important you understand, is it's all about the duplication process.
Yeah, and I can see this really going fast by working this strategy. As he's doing the numbers in my head, I'm doing the numbers and I'm thinking, wow, the momentum that's going to kick in for you to get to bronze, and then you go and duplicate that within your team, it's going to grow very fast. And the key is to stay into momentum. Don't get caught up in management mode. That's the worst thing you can do. Always be in building mode as an associate, no matter what level you are in this business. So the training is extremely important. You have a really great platform with Max International. You just go to your Max virtual office and you're going to see the training segment that you can go through the new associate orientation. There's a success training there as well, and Zoom sessions on a daily basis to help you build your business, whether it's a training or an opportunity presentation for you to bring your guests into, and of course have your associates show up to everything so that they're learning and growing as well. And there's team trainings that are going on all over the world. So plug into everything so that you can grow and learn.
Yes, absolutely agree. And again, these are the steps for you to apply on a daily basis. And at the end of the day, folks, we really want to thank you for taking the time to view this strategy in reaching your core rank with Max International. Tammy and I are always here to help you. And I know that many of the leaders around the world are very actively building their businesses, plug into their training segments, and make sure that, like Tammy said, follow the Max virtual office trainings that they put in for you. There's lots of videos, lots of information. Everything is there. All you need to do is step forward and do the work. So we want to thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to connect with you again in future videos. Bye for now.